Welcome to the 7th episode of Alpha Nights with our legendary Alpha Hunter, Nighthawk. Hi, Nighthawk.
Hi, Rodicek. How are you?
I'm good. How has your day been?
Not a good day for NFTs, to be honest.
Really? Did yesterday's mints perform badly?
Yeah, Jikan, which was supposed to be one of the most hyped mints these days. I've expected at least 10x returns on that. And it had difficulty in selling out. So imagine the position of the current market scenario. So when they got minted, right, immediately the mint it got listed on Magic Eden again. And the paper started cutting the floor, and it was at a point below mint, around 2.6 or something, and it was not getting sold out on the mint page actually. And finally, I think there was a sweep happened by both Magic Eden as well as the own team, which is kind of a pumper, which I'm not very bullish on. So yeah, most hyped mints are not performing really well, like Kings of the Street, Jikan, Trippy World, and so on.
I think in stock market, it's not allowed, right? Like it's illegal if you do the pump and dump thing in like normal shares and stuff.
That's true. That's right. We do not have anything like that in the NFT markets. Pump and dump is all that is happening or has been happening for a while in the NFT ecosystem, and it's a pretty common thing.
Oh.
But I think Jikan Studios is slowly crawling back up. It is somewhere around above 5 right now. Still good for the investors because they still made some profits, whatever it might be. And I think COD's also pumped up to 2.2. So if the investors want to take an exit, they can at least exit at break even.
Okay. So shall we get started with tomorrow's mints?
Sure, definitely. And I just want to touch upon this one as well. Smart Sea Society, like I said, right? Utility is the new meta right now. So the Smart Sea Society is doing really well. It is around 4.5 or something for the mint price that they've had. It's like close to 2 to 3x, which I'm happy about. It is in line with the current market sentiment. I've minted a couple of them as well, and I am holding just like how I've held only. So it is in line with our prediction.
Nice.
Apart from that, there were nothing else. So yeah, we can just get started with tomorrow's mints.
The first one I have is this. What do you think of this?
So I really like the team because they are a very well established team, and they have close to 5 collections with 2 main ones. And first one is cyborgs, Zankoku cyborgs. Second one is the fairies, and both of them are doing very decent, pretty decent for the current market. So the first collection is still holding the 7th floor, and the second collection fairies is I think somewhere around 4 to 5 in terms of floor price. So that looks healthy. However, looking at the Jikan Studios today, and if this gets immediately listed on Magic Eden while the mint is happening, I think the papers will reduce the price definitely below the floor, and it might have difficulties in selling out. But otherwise, a trusted team. If this can manage a sellout, or if they cut the collection, whatever happens, I think in the future they can definitely go above the mint price. So if I'll just look at the mint price, and if it is nearing the sellout, I will mint. Otherwise, I'll just get it off from the secondary when it is very less.
I think for the current market scenario, 888 is a big number, 888.
Exactly right. You're absolutely right. The collection size is pretty huge because Jikan had difficulties. I'm assuming that this is also going to have the same difficulties. But after whatever happens, after it hits secondary, and if it goes much below the mint price, I might pick one just because the team is established and they've been here in the space for a while now.
The next one I have is Namaka.
Actually, it's Nakama. And they have some good hype. You can see, right? Twitter followers are close to 87K. The only issue is in recent times, we have seen a couple of NFTs where when the whitelist token on Famous Fox get papered, immediately the mint also will not perform well. So right now, yesterday, the whitelist token price was somewhere around 1.35. And right now I'm seeing that the whitelist token price is somewhere around 0.2 or something. So it got papered really hard. So I'm not really sure if they can perform well. But the one good thing that they've done is actually if the mint price is not 2.75 anymore, they've reduced it to 1.5 Solana.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think
so
people are trying to adapt with
with the
everyday
ecosystem,
change.
right? Yeah, I think I mean that if they gain any last moment momentum from the influencers, they can manage this a lot. Otherwise, no.
I like this one. I think this will sell out.
Actually,
I had a one.
the reason I like this one is if you see the Discord members are just 4,500, but if you go to the Discord and see actually the reactions to the announcements and the chat, it's very organic. They are getting close to what 400, 300 reactions, which is, I mean, in many Discords that has close to 20,000 members, that is the reaction count that you see. So you can see that the community that they've built is organic. So I'll just keep an eye on this one because I like the mint price and collection as well.
Yeah, it's a
Collection
sweet
size, that
number.
is. Yeah, exactly right. So I'll just keep an eye on and see if I can, if the mint pace picks up, I'll definitely try to pick one up.
The next one I have is this. I didn't understand what this project was. I couldn't read the lore though. Meta.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. So Planex, I think, I mean, their lore and all sounds interesting. However, they do not actually have the hype for this kind of collection and the mint price. And I think they'll definitely have difficulties in selling out.
Okay. This one is cool. I like this one.
I personally definitely do not like this one. I mean, if you see the roadmap, right, it's like a Ponzi scheme because if you see, right, what happens is they'll set a threshold price like 2 sol or 3 sol. And if someone lists below that price, the NFT will just get burned. So it's like forcing the investors to list above that and forcing the buyers to buy. And if the buyers do not actually buy within, say, 48 hours a span or something, then they will go back to the roadmap to, or something like that. So it's pretty bad you forcing the investors. For me, this is a definite pass. But for greedy investors, they can definitely get in. It's like a Ponzi scheme. Without delivering the value, you cannot artificially pump the floor.
I think we should be careful of that. We have a lot of scammy stuff in the ecosystem.
Yeah, true, right?
Royal Society NFT. What do you think
The
of this?
artwork, if you see, I mean, it is all animated and I think it is cute, but that is not the new meta right now in the marketplace. And usually in Solana's ecosystem, animated and 3D stuff usually don't work well. We've seen that with multiple hype projects as well. So I think these guys are also not gonna sell out, but if they do, good for them.
AshesNFT.
Ashes, actually, I think their Discord is heavily botted because I did not see the kind of reaction considering the number that they are having in here. So, I mean, it is never good, right? If you have bots in the Discord. So, I don't think so. These guys, I've seen the roadmap as well. It is very high level. So, but they've done some good collabs. That can be the only positive thing if they can manage a sellout, or we should see.
What do you think of this one?
This one, the art definitely looks cute, but again, right, you see Discord members 3,000 at 3,500 and the collection size at 3232. Nah, not going to happen.
I think this is the last one I had.
Okay.
Do you have any other alphas that you would like to give?
So in this ecosystem, you see, right, market is super volatile right now, and I'd suggest not to get into any new projects at least at high prices. If it is within your range that you can play around, definitely do get in. In bear markets like this, usually I hold only blue chip projects. When I say blue chips, like established in the market for a while, T-Gods, Heads. In fact, OK Bears is slowly entering into that. So these kind of projects, right? Yaku is also doing really good because they're a team of builders, Famous Fox, Atadia. There are multiple projects. But if this is out of your budget, you can consider entering the Soul Gods ecosystem by getting one of the second collection, the Bridged. That is at a very reasonable price, and the team is very much well established in the space. That is what I am looking at right now. See these kind of collections, right? Other than that, just hold your liquidity and take a break right now.
I think people who want to invest newly can just buy some and buy some Solana and keep it. The price is so low.
I know, right? I think eventually Solana will definitely be picked up, but we should see how long this NFT winter or bear market is going to last.
So this slide is for our viewers. This is not a financial advice. Please do your own research. To watch more of our videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Nighthawk. It was nice having you again today.
Thank you, Rodicek. Good night. Cheers.